Hello, Leos. So, for your weekly reading, you have Justice, the Star, the Nine of Cups, and then in the reverse position, you have the Emperor. Okay, so now I kind of feel like you're going to get some justice from something. I think maybe something will start balancing out, because justice is all about the scales balancing out. It's about fairness. And I think maybe if you feel like something hasn't been really fair for you in the past, or you haven't been treated fairly, I feel like you're going to start getting some fair treatment, or something is going to come in your favor. But justice is never, it's not a card about like, it's about being fair. So whatever fair outcome, it's going to be fair. It's not going to be like, okay, you're really one-upping somebody else. It's more like, okay, well, it's a fair outcome. And I feel like with the Emperor in reverse, this is a position, it's about like something like almost like domineering. It could be like excessive control, or it could indicate like not being flexible with somebody. So somebody might not have been very how do I want to say reasonable to you. And I think that you are going to start actually getting this kind of a little bit, they're going to be either, if this represents a person, it's going to be more fair for you, or this could be a situation where you felt like very restricted, or a lot of like rules placed on you, or something where you feel kind of more confined in a sense, where there's just very rigidity, and you have to like deal with either this very strict or structured, overly structured person or thing. And I think you're going to start, I feel like the justice, because this is kind of like in the past position a little bit, I feel like you have started to have some kind of feeling like things are getting a little bit more fair. So I feel like, but sometimes these things, they flow. Like tarot, there's not always like set timelines. Sometimes things kind of flow with each other. So I feel like you're going to start feeling or seeing some type of fair outcome for yourself. And the Star is all about hope, inspiration. It's about the light at the end of the tunnel. So I think this is really, really good news. I feel like this is really, really good news. And the Nine of Cups represents almost like personal satisfaction, abundance. It's about wishes being granted to you. So I think wishes come true. So I think whatever this Emperor energy represents for you, I think this is going to start moving forward. You might still be feeling this energy. And I do think though, you are starting to feel this energy kind of lift a little bit with the Justice card. I feel like you're starting to feel that things are being less heavy in a sense, or whoever this could represent. This could represent a person or something happening in your life, because everything's different for everybody. But I do believe that we kind of can experience similar things, but maybe the little details are a little different. So, but I think that you're starting to see some type of fair outcome, or something that is the wheels are turning in your favor, or things are kind of loosening up a little bit. So I think this energy is dissipating, and but it's not fully gone yet. But I think with the Star, you still have like the hope, or you're going to have hope. And then I think you're going to get some good news by the end of the week. I think there's going to be either like a wish granted for you, or something is going to turn in your favor, and that you're really going to be happy with. So I think that's really excellent. So let us continue with the rest of the oracles. Now, you got Fuchsia. True feelings within you is all you need to know. So that's fantastic. So I feel like with the Justice, I kind of feel like you might have this intuition a little bit that something might not be right with this person or thing, or whatever this represents, that they're in the wrong in a sense. So I think you have this feeling, but they might be continuing to do their shady business a little bit, or being a little bit difficult to deal with. But I think you have the feeling within you that, things are changing, and I think you need to continue with that mindset, because sometimes what you think, you actually can kind of attract to you. So stay positive, Leo. Stay positive. Okay, next up you have Archangel Amethyst. Purify your love. Yep. Purify your love with love. Purify your life with love. Prepare for something better. So I think this is fantastic. I definitely think that better things are coming for you. you know, because with this wish card, this kind of happy card here. So, okay, so then you have Carnelian, feed your creativity. So whatever this could be like so you might be feeling a little creative with something, but you might feel like restricted with it. Like, oh, you can't do that. No, Leos, you can't do that. So whatever this is, I feel like you're going to be being able to have that creative moment. And I think this is saying that you need to feed that. Just because if this person is saying, no, you can't be creative, Leo, you can't do that, you need to just kind of go, you know what you need to do. So I think like you need to just kind of, if you feel that whatever you want to do is going to be beneficial to you, I think it's going to be. And I think this justice is going to put this person or situation, it's going to kind of like, I don't want to say make them go away fully, but it might minimize it where they're not really being so domineering to you in this sense. So, and I think through the week, you're going to see that kind of light. You're going to see there's a light at the end of the tunnel, that maybe this person is settling it down. Maybe they're going to take a seat somewhere else. They're going to leave you alone. They're going to stop their harassing, domineering, cranky ways. So, and then at the end of the week, you'll be like, oh, yes. So finally, maybe they're going to go on vacation or something, leave you alone. So anyway, so then you have children. Your love life is being affected by children. Honestly, you never know. Let's just say this Emperor, for some of you, might be parents. Let's say if this Emperor person or energy could represent, let's say you're let's hypothetically, you're a parent and your mother-in-law or some in-law or somebody is teaching you or keeps telling you how to raise your kids or something, and it could be driving you nuts. So I feel like this could relate. Maybe this has something to do with some type of children in a sense, or something children or might be involved in whatever this is going on, or even if this is for legal issues, maybe you're in a legal situation and it's regarding child custody or something. So, I mean, in that case, this could be the person you're in this legal issue with, and then you're going to get your fair outcome, and then there's going to be hope that your case is going to have some favor. And then at the end of the week, you're going to actually get some news that really indicates, yes, things are going very well and you're going to be very happy. So this could indicate something to do with children, but it doesn't always have to be people kind of kids. Cause like I have a cat and that is my baby. So it could just be anybody who you see as a child. It could be that, you know what, honestly, at this point, I'm at the point where I'm a little older now, and it's almost like, it's funny how parents, when you're young, your parents are like your parents, but when you get older, you almost take on, like, in a sense, that parenting role with your parents. So this could even be if you have older parents, maybe you feel like they're your children now, if you have to take care of them or make sure they're kind of doing what they need to do. So I know that not everybody's going to understand what I'm saying, but I know some of you out there are going to understand what I'm saying. So, you know, because I'm at the point now, I talk to my mom, and she'll be going somewhere. I'll be like, okay, let me know when you get there. And she doesn't let me know. I'm like, why didn't you call me? Why didn't you let me know? I was worried. And it's funny because 25 years ago, it was her asking me, oh, why didn't you let me know when you got there? So it's funny how things change. So the children aspect, it can be for however it relates to you in that situation. So then you have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. And then you have, this could be the one. You're already met your romantic partner you seek. So this really also, let's say, another way this could go. Let's say if you've been single for a long time, and you feel like this Emperor, because tarot, there's always many different ways for things to relate to people. You just need to kind of figure out how it relates to your life. So the Emperor could be like you feeling that maybe you've been single for so long, you're not finding anybody, you're not happy with anybody, you feel kind of almost like restricted, or that you're never going to find love. And then it could be that you meet somebody and you're like, you know what? It's not bad. Person's not bad. They seem like a normal person. I like them. They're with me and that we click. So then it could just be like the justice is you receiving justice that you've actually found somebody. They seem pretty decent. And the star could be like, things are looking good. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe you won't die single. Not that there's anything wrong with that. And then the cups could be a wish come true. Like you finally met somebody, and this could be saying, yes, that this is actually a person that you're really meant to be with. So you can take it like that as well. So, okay, so let us continue. Then you have everyone dies, but not everyone really lives. So I think that's very interesting. I think this is kind of going, in a sense to me, this is like being a little bit of a rebel. This is how I see this card. Because people can live life in, I don't want to say a monotone type of way, but you can kind of go through life doing what you're technically supposed to do. I don't even know what you're technically supposed to do anymore, but like, I guess what other people feel you should do. And this could be what the Emperor, this could be, let's say, like, represent like a family dynamic that in your family, they expect certain things of you and you're supposed to do those things. And this could be like, well, maybe you don't want to quite do those things. You want to do something else. And what you want to do is not anything terrible. It's just a different way of doing things. And this could indicate that you might have to be that little rebel because you want to die happy. We're here for a short period of time. You might as well make the best of it, and you got to be happy. At the end of the day, I think happiness is the most important thing. And this could be like you are kind of, I don't say rebelling against the family, but it could be that you're going to switch things up a little bit. And I think something better is going to come for you. I just think sometimes we have to go through a little bit of these growing pains in a sense. So I definitely feel like this is saying that you need to make yourself happy. And sometimes you have to kind of go against the grain a little bit and do your own thing. But I definitely think that, especially with this, within you is all you need to know. I really believe that whatever this is, it's going to be better for you, because this is definitely because you got, okay, let's look at this. You have the Justice and the Star, which is 2 major arcana cards. And then you have the Emperor in reverse. So whatever this situation is for you is not like a little situation, because the major arcanas are the larger aspects of our lives. They're just the higher level stuff, the bigger stuff. So you have 3 major arcana cards. So I think whatever you're going through at this moment, I don't think it's just a little thing. It's not like, oh, I'm going to change my Starbucks coffee today. I think this is some bigger life situation, but I do think it's going to be better for you. So I think it's definitely going to be better for you. And I think you are going to get whatever type of fair outcome or justice, in a sense, you're going to get it. And then you're going to be seeing that through that you have something like your hopes and your dreams are kind of transpiring to some degree. So I think this is really, really fantastic. If you've been feeling like you've been in this heavy Emperor energy for a while, all I have to say for you is, like, I think you're going to be pushing past that soon. I think it's going to be kind of resolving soon. But this, for next week or this week, whenever you're watching this is the kind of maybe the more of the feel that you might be encountering. But you got to stay positive. I think things are going to be really good for you. And this feeds your creativity. To me, this is saying that you just need to be kind of true to yourself, because everybody's creativity is very intrinsic to that person. We're all different. We're all creative in different ways. So I think you just need to kind of like have that moment. And sometimes when you're going through your creative moments, you really feel so much, like for me, I feel more refreshed in a sense. So this could be saying that, because this could also indicate, let's say if you have a creative project, something that you want to try, you could be feeling that you're having problems actually getting it off the ground, because for whatever reason, the Emperor might be like, the system is against you. like if you're doing a YouTube channel, the algorithm is out to get you or something. It could be something that you feel that the structure, something is a little bit against you in a sense, and it's a little bit domineering. But I think you're going to get a fair outcome, and I think you will start to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and you'll start to see hope and things change around, and definitely things are going to change for you. So you take it however it resonates for you. Not everything always works for everybody, but you take what you need. Okay, Leos, think of your question. We're going to ask the Magic 8 Ball in a second, but first, let us find out what spirit of the dish shall be with you for the week. Okay, here we go, Leos. You got the slurp, which is the ramen noodle. So, For all my pastafarians out there, this could be, maybe this is a sign for you. Whatever, this could be a good sign for the pastafarians out there. You know what I'm talking about. This could be the holy sign. Take it how it resonates, guys. Take it how it resonates. But this could be something really big. This could say that this flying spaghetti monster, His Holiness is with you. You know, he has your back. Okay. So now let's see. What does the universe or the spirits recommend for a dinner and a movie for you guys next week? Let's see. Dinner and a movie for my Leos. Ooh, it recommends romance movies, like a romance movie, and American food. So there you go. You got romance and American. And then we are going to do your little numbers and letters. Let's see what you guys get. G, E, L, U, A, L, B, G, and then you have V, and you have the number 7 and 3. And then let's do your little stones. Oh, you got love. Yeah, you got a lot of love stuff here because this is love. Purify your life with love. Prepare for something better. And then you have the soulmate, and this could be the one. And the children, I feel like children, that's kind of like love. That's a labor of love right there. So that's all about love too. So I definitely think this really could indicate that something else is coming in for you. For instance, let's say if this was a love reading, maybe you met somebody that's a little bit not quite your regular type, and you might be feeling like, oh, should I date this person? They're not quite what, let's say, your family or whoever wants you to date. But I think it's going to be good. I think you have a lot of love here, and you have this kind of, you know, even with everyone dies, but not everyone really lives. I feel like this is really saying that you need to kind of just stand your ground, own your truth, and I feel like you already know what this is the answer to, what you need to do. I feel like with this, you already kind of know. But yeah, so that's really great, guys. But this also could indicate like a love project, some kind of project that a labor of love in a sense, like a project that you're really trying to stick with. And you're going through all this energy to get it going. Like with the Emperor, you're kind of going up against this energy, this negative, like this reversed energy with the Emperor. And now with the Justice and the Star, this is big energy. So whatever this thing in your life is not just something minor. It's like, it's something that I think that you have some kind of emotional attachment in a sense, because the Cups are also about emotions. So whatever this is, it's something that you definitely have emotional attachment to, and it's something that you're kind of fighting for. And I think that's fantastic. And I really feel like that whatever this is, I feel like this reading, I think, is something that you're going to kind of know quickly what it pertains to. But I think it's saying, because all this stuff is really about emotions too. I think it's saying just keep on keeping on and do what you need to do. You know what you need to do, and it's going to be okay. So you got to weather the storm sometimes. And I feel like you might be feeling a little bit of that. You might even be feeling a little bit worn out because of this energy here. But I think things are going to start changing for you, which is phenomenal, Leos. So, okay, Leos, think of your question. Here we go. Oh, mystical, magical 8-ball, the mightiest ball of all the balls in the world. What is the answer to Leo's weekly question? My reply is no. The 8-ball has spoken. Okay, Leos, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you guys again later. Bye.